Da Wow. What's up, Darren? Can you hear me? Yeah, I gotta get my headphones. I'll be right back.
What's up? We are live, baby.
Oh, we're live.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, already.
Straight live, baby.
What's up? What's up?
What's
What's up?
up?
What's up?
I may have to run upstairs for a hot second.
Do
We've
what you
got
gotta do, baby boy.
dogs, and I've got
Sure.
one of them would not come back in. So, if I hear obnoxious barking, I'll have to run up there and get her.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
And Ryan's
I don't
not
know
asleep, but whatever.
That is what it is. I don't know if I'm gonna go live,
Also, look at this beer can.
but what'd you do?
got-
Left in the freezer.
No,
huh?
that's how it came to me. I assume it's not going to be good. The last one wasn't good either.
What kind is it?
Oh my god, the thing doesn't even open. I may not even be able to legitimately drink this thing.
Oh, wouldn't that be disappointing?
Okay, there we go. It's
Someone
a
would say
stout.
heartbreaking.
It's a stout. The other one wasn't good, but
Fuck
it's
it, I'll
fine.
go live.
What's up, Ray? What's up, Cordell?
What's up, Ray? What's up, Cordell?
Okay. So you got an
Cool.
intro for us?
Yeah, absolutely. Every day. You know what I'm saying?
Every day.
All day, son. All day. Gotta get my energy up. I'm trying to kind of.
Here, wait. Let me do
here.
the Tommy from Sporting Kansas City celebration to get us started. So, you should
Okay.
say.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Let's go.
Great. I
Yep,
believe in it.
Nailed it.
I think it's
Let's
great.
go.
Alrighty. Welcome everybody to the Flemeeker Halftime Show. I'm your host, Josh Fleming, alongside the reddest hair with the most flair, Darren Meeker. Everybody, this is the Flemeeker Halftime Show. Every week we get together, we take about 30 minutes out of our night, we talk about football, we talk about our opinions on the games, we make our Super Bowl pick of the week, and overall we just have a fun time together. So, this week is probably going to be relatively short. Usually we have 3 topics each. This week we got about 2. Really, the major one is just going to be beefing on our own teams for like a solid 15 minutes. So like prepare for that because that's where we're at right now. And I still wear the colors proudly, but like Sam Ellinger, it's going to be a whole thing. So Darren, I'll have you start if you'd like to. Talk to me about your Packers. You're 3-4. You guys are still what, second in the division because the division is so bad?
We're technically second because
Okay.
we own the tiebreak over the Bears. We're tied with the Bears record-wise.
Isn't that something? That game mattered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I said simplify last
You
week.
did last week. You did.
And I said that during the game last Sunday before Aaron Rodgers said it after the game against the Jets.
Sure.
Like that,
Some
I
would
was
say
talking
you're
about.
smarter than Aaron Rodgers. Absolutely.
Well, I'm
I
not
get it.
going for that. I'm just saying, like.
I will. I will say it. I'll be that bold.
But the thing that annoys me is Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon are not Nick Chubb. And they don't run Nick Chubb enough with the Browns. And he gets like 30 touches. They got to combine 12 rushes against the Commanders.
I was just listening to somebody
What
talk
are
about
we
this
doing?
actually. It's the whole idea that if you pay the quarterback, right? You're paying this guy to be the guy. That guy's trying to break all these records and get all this notoriety. And Aaron Rodgers, that's what he's all about. He may act like he's not. And he may be too busy doing drugs and stuff to be like super involved right now, which is fine. Hey, live your life, do your journey. That's fine with us. But problem is, you pay that dude how many $millions a year they paying him? 50 million, 60, a lot of money, right? So you're gonna throw the ball. Somebody was talking about this when it comes to Dak, right? I think it was Pat McAfee actually was talking about on his show. He was like, you're paying Dak this money, like you throw the ball with Dak. That's why they were all right with Cooper Rush. That's why the running game of the Cowboys was so much better during that time with Cooper Rush, because they didn't have to worry about, oh, you're Dak Prescott, we need to make sure we throw 50 times, 40 times a game, or what have you.
Get that
Same with Matt
argument.
Ryan.
However,
I think it's flawed.
Last year, A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones, I think, both had 10-plus touchdowns.
They were really good last year.
They were.
I mean, I remember that.
I know, but they were also giving the ball to them. And Aaron Rodgers is still on the same contract. Like,
I don't know.
I don't get it. So anyway, run the ball more.
Same coach, right? Hackett?
Yeah.
No.
LaFleur. Matt LaFleur.
Okay. But Hackett was there, right? So maybe Hackett's the factor here?
Hackett was there, and Luke Getsy, who's now with the Bears, were the two offensive people. And I don't think that's it. I think it's just like,
especially with the Denver Broncos doing so badly, you can't really say it's Hackett leaving was a problem. I get. Yeah.
Cordell, we have not talked Matt Ryan yet. We will.
Oh, that's next, baby.
So I think running the ball / just getting them the ball more. Like we're trying all these wide receiver screens, which the one that Romeo Doubs had and just like shovel passed out of the end zone or out of bounds. They showed Sammy Watkins was supposed to block. And this was Sammy Watkins' first game back after 4 weeks. And Sammy Watkins is Sammy Watkins.
He's old, man. He's old.
He's not. He's only like 28.
You're lying to me. Sammy Watkins has been around since we were in college.
I don't care.
Am I wrong?
Sammy Watkins.
28 years old. That would make it what? Well, I mean, no.
29. Sorry, 29.
Dang. Okay, so he's younger than I thought.
He's
Still,
the podcast I listen to. They joke that he's one of those ones that's perpetually 27 years old. Like it's just
always been 27. So okay,
because it feels like he's been in the league forever.
Sense. It does.
So I think like we're a little in trouble because Alan Lazard went out injured. Cobb was already injured. Sammy Watkins, Christian Watson is injured. Romeo Doubs has the yips. I think at this point, like, no, Rodgers wasn't getting him perfect passes, but they were hitting him in the hands every time.
Sure. He's still young.
I know. I just think he's got the yips.
I wish I could be a fly on the wall in that freaking locker room, because I guarantee you it's probably Aaron Rodgers and it's probably bad leadership causing him to feel that way. I mean, like, I feel like we all know this. We all are saying this, and it sucks because Aaron Rodgers has been for so long so good.
So my only thing with that is Devontae Adams, I didn't want him after his first year because he dropped the ball all the time. He could never hold on to the ball. And I'm not saying Dobbs is going to be Devontae Adams, but I'm just saying like Devontae Adams turned into this amazing player, so Dobbs still has time and stuff. It's just frustrating that when we had him, we also had Jordy Nelson, we had Greg Jennings, we had other. Dobbs' kind of default has to be the guy now, and he's not, and that's okay.
You can't put a spotlight on a kid like that and really expect them to do
because we're having these receiver issues. We should run on rely on the running game more, or the running backs more, and we're not. We're doing the exact opposite, which. We're going to catch people by surprise by passing the ball. No. It just ain't working. Stop it.
Who's saying that, by the way? That's like the dumbest take I've ever heard.
But I'm sure that's part of it. Like, people are expecting us not to pass because
I see what you're saying.
And then the defense, I still think the defense should be better. But
sure, they're still not terrible.
I believe part of the issue with the defense is that the offense never stays on the field. So the defense, by the time we get to the third and fourth quarter, is exhausted.
They're done, tuckered out.
Is exhausted, and like, absolutely. So it's frustrating. I still don't think we're done. Not yet. I'm expecting to lose to the Bills. That would be 5. I expected us to be in the 6 to 7 loss range, so it would take a turnaround.
Sure, and crazier things have happened, and it is still Green Bay. Green Bay's found our way.
And I think we've got the Lions twice still. We've got the Bears again. So there's hopefully 3 wins. I mean, who knows at this point? But like, and then we've got.
I think you're splitting with Detroit. bro, this team splits with Detroit, and this team loses to that Dallas defense right now.
Yeah,
When
but
do you guys play Dallas?
I know, but the Dallas offense is as well.
The Dallas offense
So,
is okay, and they only have to be okay. That
yeah.
defense is that good. Like, I mean, I'm not the only one that's saying this. This is a big deal right now.
Yeah. Cordell
They're
brings
carrying
up
that team.
for the Packers game that the line is 10.5 points, and Rodgers has never been a double-digit underdog, which I find interesting.
Interesting, but I mean, the thing is, I don't know who's taking that bet. I thought to myself for a second, I was like, would I believe in Aaron Rodgers enough to take that? Like, am I going to go for that? Would I go for that? Maybe to cover the spread, maybe to
I
make it
don't
a
know.
closer game. But like, I don't think I would make that bet because Bills are just that damn good, bro. They're just that damn good. Thought about wearing
Yeah.
the
So
Bills shirt.
and
Actually,
coming
matter
off
of
a
fact,
bye
had the
week,
Bills shirt, was ready to go, didn't do it.
yeah, the coming off the bye week and stuff. So it'll be interesting. I still
Yeah.
I'm not giving up hope yet, but we have to show. If we get Steelered by the Bills, where we score like 3 points, and it's an absolute embarrassment, then I might give up hope on the year. But if we can, I need to see more than 17 points somehow, because that's all we've been able to do. We get off to a 10 or 14 point on the first two drives.
I'm always
and
noticing the
then
second quarter.
we
I'm like,
shit the
oh,
bed.
Green Bay's up 14-0.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Green Bay's gonna make the run on this one. It's gonna be 38-3. Like, and then it's 23
Every
to
game
21.
we scored 10 or 14 points, and then so that's what I'm hoping for.
So your ideal scenario is what? Wild card? I mean, you're probably not going to win the division at this point, right? You still think that you could win the division?
I would need to see the Vikings lose a few. Just in
primetime games
coming up here shortly, which I don't know. Let me see.
What is their schedule?
Yeah, I'm pulling it up. So they go. Where's their? So their next games are against the Cardinals. Probably gonna win that one. Commanders, probably a win, but
yeah, especially without Carson Wentz.
And then the Bills, and then the Cowboys, and then the Patriots in primetime, and then the Jets, which who knows?
The Patriots last week, I would have been like, oh wow, okay, that might be a tough game. The Patriots,
but it's Kirk Cousins
night.
in primetime.
Oh wow, yeah, well that's a rough one.
Ooh, baby, the Colts.
I was about to say the Vikings play the Colts in primetime too. I'm pretty sure it's a Monday night or.
Well,
it
says December 18th. TBD.
Oh, that's a TBD game. Yeah. That's right. I was looking through that. The Colts have, the Colts have 2 primetime. We'll get to it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So they closed their last 5 games with 3 division games. So I mean it could happen, but I don't know. I'm
keeping the faith with you.
I would say that we could still get a wild card. Division's probably out of hand at this point.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, the NFC South. Look at that. I mean, the freaking Bucks are not doing. If the rest of the NFC was doing well enough, I would be more concerned for you guys. But it's like the best teams are like 3-3 or 3-4 or 4-3. Like you're not that far away. You're only 2 or 3 games behind. And eventually, I think somebody's going to crack. I think Seattle's going to start losing. I think that Vikings, they're not going to win. They're not going to go. What? They're not going to go. What is it? 15-1 now. 16-1 now. They're not going to do that. No. So like, there's a chance. There's a chance for sure. Yeah. Now. There's a chance for you.
Okay, keep talking. I'm going to go let the dog in. I will listen.
Absolutely.
Though.
That's all right. Okay, cool. I'll talk to you guys. What's up? Cold season is over. Right. We all agree? Like that's the consensus here. I wish I could see your chat, Cordell. I wish I could see what you're saying because here's the deal. I wake up and I see that Matt Ryan separated his shoulder. Sam Ellinger starting. Ellinger. He's a Texas guy. He's the we back guy who like totally got his shit pushed in, for lack of a better way to say it. I'm pretty sure. Like he's not that good. We got him in the 6th round. He's not a great player. First here that he's gonna be playing, I think it's just gonna be next week. I'm like, okay, whatever. Who cares? Colts we lost the division last week when we lost to the Titans. That really sucks. Matt Ryan's getting the shit beat out of him. I'm surprised that he lasted this long, as old as he is and as small as he is. Then I see another tweet that says, and a quote from Frank Reich saying, he will be playing for the rest of the season. So regardless, right? I'm telling you, I've had some crappy Mondays coming from these Sunday games. I've had some bummers of oh my gosh, the Colts. Wow, what a thing. I just can't. Peyton, forgive us. You know what I mean? Like, this is terrible. But this Monday was the roughest of them all because that dude, he
Did you
can run.
did you see the thoughts on why they're benching Matt Ryan?
Well, Frank's trying to save his Irsay. It's actually Irsay.
Yes, but it's also there's an injury clause which guarantees him like half of his salary if he gets injured.
Wow. See, I didn't know that. I knew he had certain
Mhm.
amounts guaranteed regardless. Did not know there's an injury clause.
Yeah,
Here's the deal.
so that's a
Matt
probably
Ryan,
it's,
we should pay him every cent. Everything, even the things that weren't guaranteed, I would rather just give him at this point because this is embarrassing. I think Matt Ryan was really good for the Falcons. He was dude. He had won an MVP. He went to the Super
yes.
Bowl.
That
Okay,
doesn't mean he's
cool.
good anymore.
You like Sam Ellinger, but I watched him at Texas since Big 12. Did you know there's only one game between two winning teams this week, and it's the Giants and the Seahawks? That's crazy. There's one game between two winning teams this week, and it's the Giants and the Seahawks. This is the year 2022.
Yeah, we'll
This
talk
isn't
that game
2011.
later too.
This isn't 2013. Anyway, so okay, Cordell, tell Darren, however you want to communicate with us right now, what do you like about Sam Ellinger? Because all I know about this kid is that he ran pretty well. So the terrible offensive line that we have, well, okay, he can run for his life pretty well. That's awesome, great, wonderful, fine. But the kid is not good from like the things that I've read. And the only highlights that I have, the reason why he even made our freaking depth chart was because he had the game against Buffalo in the preseason where people were like, "Oh, is Sam Ellinger a thing? Oh my God, Nick Foles and Sam Ellinger, we're gonna have three quarterbacks. Oh my gosh, like who is this kid?" I got to do more research on this because really, I'm just been in a state of depression for years. But this was a particular little mini pocket of it where I was just like, I don't even want to think about this. I don't want to think about the fact that we've gone through 8 quarterbacks since 2017. This is just terrible, terrible. But the season's over. I think the consistent. So tell me this. Okay, here's a question I really want to ask: is the season over? Do you think? Do you think we're done? Do you think maybe Sam Ellinger is good enough that we could sneak into a wild card spot? Or are we going to be my worst case scenario, which is win just enough games to be like pick 11, pick 15, pick 17, a pick that doesn't really give us a quarterback, and we don't know what to do with ourselves, and then we go, hey, Mac Jones, you want to come on over to the Colts because you're a washed quarterback, except for you're pretty young, so let's have hope. No, I'm done with. I'm over this. I'm over this. But I need to know your thoughts. Season ain't over because Titans are one Derrick Henry away from sucking. Yes, yes, I agree. The Jags are also playing bad. I agree. I agree with these things. And okay, so knee-jerk reaction, I'm with you. But Titans have won the South several years now. And I got to look at their schedule for the rest of the season. If they're playing the Texans and the Jaguars throughout the rest of the season, which I don't know if they've even had more than one divisional game against anybody but us, then they're gonna clean house over the next. Hi, what's up, dude? Cannot hear you, Darren.
I don't know if she can hear you.
Oh,
because it's coming through here. Can you say hi, Josh? Can you say hi, Cordell?
Say hi to Cordell. Think she'll tell me to stop, or am I just gonna keep my finger in my nose? What do you think? Let's make a little wager. No, I'm just kidding. She's just gonna stare. Ooh, a Google link. Oh, tell me more. Well, okay. Nice. First of all, okay. So Cordell just sent me a score for a December 5th, 2020 football game between the Texas Longhorns, which is where Sam Ellinger came from, and the Kansas State Wildcats. We're going to go ahead and click this YouTube video, pause it, and we're going to watch this later. Cool. Fantastic, Cordell. Thank you for giving me that. I'm going to watch that, and then I'm going to text you. I'm pretty sure I have your number. I know you have your number in the Super Auto Pets group, but did I save your number, Cordell? Because probably not. Most people are just phone numbers to me. Is that terrible? Yes. Is it true? Yes. Okay, so Colts are bad. Packers are bad. Yeah. We know these things. These are known truths. Cordell's telling me that maybe they might make it to the playoffs. Maybe the season isn't over for the Colts. I want to believe so bad. I want the little yellow piece of paper. I want to say believe. I want to smack it every day. Think the Colts are going to make it. Problem is, I just don't know, man. I just don't know. I need to see us play. And we play. Why am I forgetting everything? Like I looked this stuff up.
I had it. You guys play
a football team. The Commanders. Oh, that's why. Yeah. And we play the Commanders without Carson Wentz, which is kind of Bittersweet.
funny. But your offensive line sucks and their defensive line does not. So
Yeah, but Sam Ellinger can run. That's all he can do. Let this white boy
Supposedly.
run. Let's see how this white boy runs. I want to
Yeah.
really see it. Impress me. I need to watch those highlights. Anyway, okay, so that's what we got when it comes to our teams. They're suck. They're terrible. Darren, what was your second topic of the night? Do you remember?
Was it CMC?
You wanted to talk about the CMC trade?
Was that what it was?
I liked him in that red and gold.
You can see both. Was CMC what I said?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, CMC. Okay.
Yeah, but did he
There
not?
are two daddies.
There are two of them. It's a nightmare for a lot of people.
So CMC, I really just on the CMC trade, like my big thing is just, it is crazy to me. I guess I don't know how hard it actually is that he got traded, got there, and in 2 days was starting and playing a massive role in their game. And
yeah, I mean, but was
like
he?
I know he's not a quarterback,
Sure.
so you're not like learning all the plays or anything.
Okay,
But
bring him
like,
on. Bring him on, Cordell.
But like, was it hard? Like he's smart. He went to Stanford.
Yeah, but the thing is, look what they used him in. They threw a lot of checkdowns to him. That he ran some inside.
So
like he didn't do anything complicated.
Oh, I thought he had more than 8. I thought he had more than 8 touches.
It seemed because his presence was felt.
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe I just felt like he had more.
There was a lot of talking about this guy.
Yeah.
A lot of it. Full on raging hard-ons for this guy throughout the entirety. And then every so often he'd run and they'd go, oh my God, he ran for 10 yards. And I was even impressed. I was like, oh wow, he just broke off one.
Maybe that's all it was, yeah.
Yeah, I think it is. His presence, he had that BDE there.
Yeah.
He had that BDE.
But I mean still, I still think it's crazy. I don't know. Cuz you get guys that come into their own team after being out all season and don't do anything. And so I don't know. It's just interesting to me. It's also interesting that like the Panthers did this big sell-off and won 2 games in a row.
I'm wondering, okay, it's one of two things in my opinion, okay? It's either FU, we're still good, and these are grown men. These are people. Like, of course, they're motivated by these things.
It's somebody's daddy.
We don't want to be embarrassed about this later on. We want to show that we actually are legit. PJ Walker, what's up? You were on our team for like you were on our practice
XFL,
squad.
baby.
Then you were cut. Then you were on our practice squad. Then you were cut. So like I had a flirting relationship with you, PJ Walker. I've watched some highlights of yours. But good job. I think it's either that or it's the opposite, which I hate. It's like the ownership or whatever being like, hey, yo, we'll get rid of you. You'll have to move here real soon if you guys don't show the fuck up. Like, you need to, at the very least, show up this week. So, I don't know. We'll see. But, hey, I love seeing Tom Brady lose. And did you hear, I don't know if this is fact or not, but did you hear about him having a little hissy fit in the locker room after the game?
So,
oh, I love it. Oh,
I did.
I'll eat that up all day.
But the only place I saw it was someplace that it doesn't post a single bit of truth. So I don't know.
I don't even care. It's my headcanon.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Things are rough. Now, on that note, have you seen the Antonio Brown tweets?
No.
He's
Did you
tweeting
see
out.
that Ye got said FU or Adidas said FU to him. Love that.
Antonio Brown is tweeting out pictures of him with Giselle. He's tweeting out pictures like I think he made a shirt of him and Giselle on it. Yeah, he's just stirring that pot.
Here's the deal.
That pot.
I love it.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's great.
I
hate AB.
Give me more. Yeah, I don't hate AB. That AB.
He's a psycho.
He's a broken man who needs to. He's like he's in the same archetype as like Shia LaBeouf. Is he a terrible person? Yes. Is it because of mental illness and the fact that he's been in the spotlight for too long and maybe he's got some concussions? Absolutely. One played football, one worked for Disney in the 2000s. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like it's about as dangerous of a job. So I think that might be a factor. But anyway, I love that. I love that about AB.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. So yeah, CMC. We'll see. I mean, I don't know if it's going to necessarily bring him to the Super Bowl, but I do. And Cordell's giving me all kinds of, I'm pretty sure, just highlights of this man. Just call me your researcher. I appreciate you. I'm gonna call you the research team. That's what I'm gonna name you as my phone. Matter of fact, let's do it right now. Live on the air.
You did. You put him on the keyboard.
That way, because like I said. Which one is him, Darren, in this Sapp family? Oh, would you look at that, Cordell? Do
you
I
have him
you
saved?
saved? Well, I think it's because he's part of the
Probably.
Sat family. That
Probably.
was enough for me to emotionally be like, I'm into it.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something right now. I haven't played Sap in a long time. Oh, that one was the AB thing. Thank you very much for sending me that. I'm gonna look that up too. I want to pull it up right now, but I also want to talk about this. I've been playing so much Marvel Snap.
For my name.
Yeah, Cordell, what was the game that you said that
Marvel Snap
you were
is
more
better
addicted
than
to?
Sap. Cordell, yes,
Okay.
100%. Darren, there's no PvP like Sap, and I do hate that. They say they're bringing it down. Marvel Snap. I downloaded this game 3 days ago, and it has got me hooked way more than Sap ever did. I'm working on my. I need to know what kind of deck, Bearded Bro. What kind of deck are you building right now? I'm trying to work on this Destroy deck. I got Carnage going, I got Deathlock going, and I'm trying to make that combination work. It's amazing. I love this game. You need to download it. Whoever's watching, download Marvel Snap. Neither of us are sponsored, but man, I would be. You know what I'm saying? I would talk about that game all day. I've subscribed to 3 different YouTube channels. I don't know if they're going to be any good, but I want to, and I'm looking at their decks, and it's amazing.
And there's our ad break sponsored by Marvel Snap. Now, back to the show.
Right, back to the show, baby. Nova, yes, because Nova gives +1. So it's a card game. Darren, I'm going to explain it to you. I know you didn't ask. Who cares? So it's a card game where you have 6 cards that you play. 6 turns, sorry, not 6 cards. 6 turns, 3 locations. You have to win 2 out of the 3 locations in order to win the game. These matches last 3 minutes. These matches, they're snapping, Darren. They're snapping. It's almost like they did that on purpose. Play this game. It's like, he's saying it's like Q, but with Marvel. So Q, I don't know if he's misspelling Clue, or if he's talking about a different game called
different
Q.
Different game.
Okay, it's made by the people who made Hearthstone. Okay, that's another big deal. Each of these cards have a lot of detail to them. You upgrade them, you get them animated. They're really nice. The artwork's great, wonderful, blah, blah, blah. If your phone can handle it, you can do 60 frames a second on it. Highly recommend because it doesn't like chug. It is phenomenal. Loving this game so much. You got to download it. You got to let me know what you think.
Okay.
Because it's better than Super Auto Pets. Super Auto Pets is still great. Goated in my mobile game history. But Marvel Snap is coming for it real quick.
Okay.
Real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, with that being said, I think there's no more topics other than what matchup do you seek? It's our Super Bowl pick of the week. Darren, what's your Super Bowl pick of the week this week?
What'd you say, Raya?
Cordell, what's your Super Bowl pick of the week this week?
Is that a microphone you talk for?
Yeah, you talk through that. AFC Bills didn't play, so I'm going Chiefs.
Yeah, they scored 44 points. They were doing great. Be a great team to see.
Yeah, on the NFC side.
Yeah, don't include bye week people. We're not either. We're going based off this week's performance. Who would you rather see next week?
Golly.
Barring injuries.
Who from the NFC? I'm pulling up because I don't even know if anyone.
I'm gonna tell you, this year, a lot more stinkers.
Dude, a lot of stinkers.
A lot of stinkers. Like, what's going on?
Okay, let's see. Week 7, we had. I mean, the Cardinals put up 42.
Yeah, man. Here's the deal. Let me tell you this. I might change my AFC pick to the Bengals. Chiefs Niners easy dub. Like, here's the deal. Chiefs Niners repeat. No, you can't actually, because the Niners played like poopy there toward the end. Jimmy Garoppolo's not it. I mean, you can pick whatever you want. It's your pick. You live your life. It's your journey. You do your thing.
You know?
You're gonna go with that.
Chiefs Seahawks, because the Seahawks have been consistent.
I got the right answer.
And they put up 37.
Y'all are wrong. Here's the court. Here's
against
the
Chargers.
Super Bowl. Here's the Super Bowl. You ready for this? You're gonna love it.
Okay.
Can't believe you didn't think of it. Chiefs, Cowboys.
I don't care about the Cowboys.
Chiefs against that defense? You could literally Kansas City.
Patrick Mahomes is amazing against every top defense. It don't matter.
And it could be once again another notch.
The only chance they win, the only chance someone wins is with an offense.
It could be the best defense that he's played against in the Super Bowl. Buccaneers defense was really, really good, but that O-line on the Kansas City Chiefs is really bad. So I'm picking Chiefs Cowboys, especially because the history of it all.
Yeah.
If Breece Hall is healthy,
he's not.
I would agree with you. I would agree with Cordell though. If Breece Hall was healthy, Jets Chiefs would have been. Well, Jets Chiefs AFC Championship team.
Yeah.
You're talking about you're doing something messed up here, right? Silly Billy. Even though I will say this, the Giants would be cool too.
Yeah, I think I'm going Seahawks.
This dude, can we talk about for just a second? I know everybody's talking about it. Everybody's saying it, and we're all like, "Whoa, do you see these teams and how they're good?" The Jets and the Giants are 5 and 6 win teams.
First time since 2008, I think is what I heard.
That's nuts. That's since the freaking butt fumble Mark Sanchez years when they were good and they played against the Colts and lost in the AFC Championship and we lost the Super Bowl and it was really sad. Brian Daboll is the truth. I want one of those T-shirts they're wearing on the sidelines. I want one of those T-shirts of that bearded man. He looks so good.
Which it's one of the podcasts I listen to. They always joke that every Giants game ends with some weird play that they win on the last play, and then Brian Daboll slapping people on the side and running out, pointing up into the crowd at family or whatever. And that's how every game ends.
I agree with that.
Show Josh your picture?
Please.
What? Is that a tree? No, what is it?
A snake.
A snake? That's a big snake. It's a big snake.
Very scary snake. That's a very scary snake. I peed myself a little. She can't hear me. I can't freaking. She can't hear me. Yeah, I would agree. Giants would be a lot better. They'd be more of a threat for like a Super Bowl if they had like any wide receivers. Like none of them are. Yeah, they're not even above 200 yards, something like that. I saw. Like, not one of them has gone over 200 yards.
No,
and they're 6-1. Right now, one single receiver.
No,
the receiving core has.
Is that what it is?
I think there's not a receiver with 200
Maybe
yards.
That's what it is.
Dude, scared for free agency? I haven't even thought about free agency, Cordell. We should talk about that, but we get closer to the end of the year for that. That's wild to think about, though, because yes, I bet they do. They're New York teams.
Yeah.
He said, I bet Jets and Giants get a lot of names from the free agency pool, and I bet you they do.
Yeah, unless they tank. You know, unless they bomb out.
They're 6-1 and 5-2. How do you tank at this point?
No. I'm saying but I'm saying if some, whether it's an injury or something, and you bomb out the rest of the year, you know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, I guess you could end up going 5 and whatever the thing is, 5-11, 5-12.
Right.
But I just don't see that happening. I just
don't
see
either,
that happening.
But
I agree with Daboll. Who's the Jets coach? I don't really know the Jets coach. Robert Saleh. Okay.
From the Niners. What'd you say, Ryan?
Let me ask you this, Cordell. I want to know your opinion on it. What do you think of Chris Ballard? Because I like Chris Ballard, and I've been preaching the gospel of Chris Ballard for a good time. He trust the binder. You know what I'm saying?
Here.
Trust the binder. TTB. All this time.
Real quick. Yeah. Let's run through these picks real quick, and then I'll let you and Cordell talk. Cordell, jump in this Discord call, and I'll let you guys talk.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
While I put her to bed. But real quick, picks.
Picks. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so starting Thursday Night Football, we've got Ravens, Buccaneers. I'm going Ravens.
Ravens for sure.
Broncos, Jaguars, Jags. Falcons, Panthers. This one's interesting.
I want to say Falcons just because of the run game. Falcons' run game is really good. And I don't think the Panthers' defense is that good. So I think Falcons.
Neither one of their defenses is that good. Bears, Cowboys.
Cowboys. I think the Cowboys' defense is that good. I don't think Justin Fields is going to be able to pop off like that.
I'm going Bears. I'm a Packers fan picking the Bears. It's weird.
That is wild to think about.
I know we are on top.
If I'm going your route with this next one with the Lions Dolphins, if I'm going the way of the heart, I'm picking the Lions. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not to mention that I have Jared Goff filling in for one of my people on the on the bench, Justin Herbert. But I think the Dolphins pull it out.
Yeah, I'm going Dolphins. Cardinals, Vikings. I'm going Cardinals because I need.
I'm gonna say Cardinals too. Yeah, I'm gonna say Cardinals because I think that's an upset waiting to happen.
Well, and COD's already, no, COD comes out next week. Could be bad for Kyler.
It could be really bad for Kyler.
Raiders, Saints.
Focus, baby, for 1 week.
Yeah, Raiders, Saints.
I don't care. That's my don't care game of the week.
I'm going Saints.
I'm gonna say Raiders.
Patriots, Jets,
and it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. Steelers, Eagles.
And what a good week for people who used to like. There's a Discord call in Hootie Rabbit's Hideout is what he's talking about, Cordell.
Yeah, I may have to actually invite you.
And don't feel pressured to. You don't have to if you don't want to. Don't feel like you have to.
No,
you have to.
No, you have to.
You have to.
Titans, Texans. I'm going.
Titans.
Yeah. I want to go Texans.
No, they're not that good. Like the Titans are low key better. I mean, I get where Cordell's coming from, but the Titans are not bad. They're the 1 seed for a reason.
Yeah, Commanders, Colts.
I want to say Colts. to say Colts so bad. I'm going to say Commanders. No, I'm not going to give up just yet. Let's go, baby. Bleed blue. Come on. Every day of the week. Let's go. Okay, listen.
I'll ride the
Here's my
Colts with you.
prediction.
Riding the Colts
Colts on the legs of Ellinger alone. On the legs of Ellinger alone.
with you.
I will pray to them. Pray to those thighs.
What's up, Ray? Sorry, I know you're not big into the sports stuff. We'll be playing video games in like 15 minutes, somewhere in that range.
This portion of the show may not be for you.
Yeah. Niners, Rams.
Rams off a bye. I'm going to say Rams. McVay's good off a bye.
I don't care.
I think
Honestly.
I don't either, but I'm gonna say Rams just because of what I just said, because of the bye.
Seahawks, Giants.
I'm gonna tell you this. Say Cordell says this. This is the only between two winning teams, right? I'm excited for this game.
I'm going Giants.
I hope this game's playing. I am going to say Seahawks.
I think the Giants have the slightly better defense. That's the only reason.
Yeah, I just like the Seahawks right now.
Okay.
I like the story of Russell Wilson suck.
Bills.
Packers, Bills.
I have never in my life picked against the Packers. So Packers.
Love consistency.
Bengals, Browns.
Bengals.
Yeah.
Browns shoot themselves in the foot too much. Be a close game, I think.
We'll go. It'll be 24-17, so it'd be 41 points.
I'm down for that.
It's not coming.
Let me
Go put that child to bed.
I will. Let me see if I can get Cordell.
Look, it's not
Put
coming.
my child.
Oh, here, switch me. Use that one.
About bedtime for my child too. I gotta figure that out.
I don't know how to invite anybody.
He doesn't. What he's really trying to say is, Cordell, he doesn't want to talk to you. He doesn't want me to talk to you. He doesn't want us to be friends. He's afraid of how powerful we'll become.
Wait. Add friends. Are we friends, Cordell, on Discord?
I don't know, but I just saw a meme that somebody's got it's a picture of the 49ers with CMC in the front, and then you've got other players behind him. And Jimmy Garoppolo's got his head sticking out, and somebody's like, "Bro thinks he's on the team."
Okay. There we go. I invited Cordell.
Good. You invited Cordell. We'll go back to full screen because that was overwhelming. Cordell! Look at you flexing in your picture over here.
Big guns. Big guns.
Big old guns.
Big old
Oh,
buns.
weren't you all working out? Did you guys just get back from a workout, bruh? You working out, bruh?
Who?
Cordell. Oh, no, she went with the Hortons, not
Yes.
the Collins / future Collins.
Cordell, I see your little green thing like you're talking, but I don't hear anything.
Yeah, same. Z's.
Try again. I turned you way up.
Careful with that. Yeah, I don't hear him at all.
I'll turn you back down to 100.
What about now?
Oh, there we go.
I can totally hear you. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I will leave you be.
What were we going to talk about?
You were going to ask me about Chris Ballard. But
Tell me about Chris Ballard. Tell me what you think about Chris Ballard, Cordell. I'd like to know.
I think you guys are just a quarterback away.
Yeah, we have been, though, for like 5 years, my guy. Well, like 3 years. 2 years. 2 years. 2 years. I agree. But the thing is, I don't know if Chris Ballard is he's not being
Yeah, but it's
aggressive
hard
enough.
to find a quarterback.
Yeah, but we keep getting these old guys. You know what I mean? I'd rather try to take a chance on somebody like who were the quarterbacks in last year's draft? What was last year's draft, quarterback wise? I would have taken one of those guys. I'm pretty sure. 2022 QB. Well, no, I really want 2021. I guess. Let me look this up real quick. Or like 2 years ago. Okay, so Justin Fields.
Who's a rookie quarterback?
Perfect example.
This year?
Justin Fields. No, wait, hang on.
Yeah.
Is he's a rookie this year, right? Or was he a rookie last year? Regardless,
he was a rookie last year.
He's a rookie last year. Either way, it's the last 2 or 3 year windows when I'm really trying to speak to. We've had the chance. We've had the ability to trade up. We could have made it happen, I think. I mean, we did go after DeForest Buckner, and I do think that was still a good call because he's like you're saying, like the reason why we're a quarterback away is because we have him as a piece. But we could have got Justin Fields or somebody like that who was talented, who could still run the ball a little bit because our O line apparently. I mean, obviously we didn't expect our O line to be the way it is. I don't know. I have a hard time with Ballard because I feel like he's played that the most important position too safe. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. What's with like Shaq Leonard in your defense and stuff too?
So Shaq Leonard, obviously he's been playing. He's been messing with that injury for a long time. I think that they are because we messed up so poorly with Andrew Luck, and because of how we treated Peyton Manning. I think that Jim Irsay and the squad are very scared to force a guy out onto the field whenever he doesn't need to be. And so you have them erring on the side of caution like they did a couple weeks ago with JT. Even though Jonathan Taylor says, I didn't want to play, I really have a feeling that they were more telling him that he shouldn't play rather than him wanting, him making the decision himself. I think that's a big part of it is that they don't want to risk. They already are so screwed with quarterback. They need the pieces that they have to stay healthy. And so Shaq has just stayed on the sidelines, which I hate. But from what I understand, he's been close to 100% for like 6 weeks now. So I don't know. That's the only theory I could have going there.
Jeez.
I know it. And that's the
The
thing.
last two drafts in quarterback have really kind of sucked though.
Yeah, and I mean, how do you feel about this Bryce Young guy? You like him? The Alabama kid?
I don't know. He doesn't look that big in the commercials he's in.
No, I mean that's my thing. He looks really small. He reminds me of Tua a little bit, just from size. I mean, I don't think he's nearly as fast,
He's
but I
6 foot
think size wise,
tall.
he does not seem that. I guess 2023 draft class is what I'm looking for right now. There's that kid from Kentucky, is it? I think that was ranked pretty highly that I liked when I
Yeah,
was
this
looking
one's
at the
supposed to
college.
be a big quarterback draft class.
CJ Stroud. Yeah, like this year, the thing is though, I'm afraid that we're going to be so middle of the road that again, because Ballard isn't that aggressive, he's going to try to go after somebody. And I jokingly say Mac Jones, but like he's going to go after someone who's semi-watched a Jameis Winston. He's going to do something like that and try to fill in that hole again with something that we
Ew.
all get kind of excited about, but can't really get excited about because we know it's doomed. Like the only time that this has worked so far is Philip Rivers, and I think it was like just the fact that Shaq was so good and all these other factors that made us the way we were that year. Because Philip Rivers was still hit or miss. I mean, he did not have a good season that year. It was like one of his statistically worst seasons. I don't know, man. I just don't. Where I had a lot of hope at the beginning of
Guess
the
it
year
depends
for the
where you pick in
Colts.
the draft too.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think we're going to end up picking toward the middle. And if we pick toward the middle, then I want us to trade up.
The
I would love for.
Tennessee quarterback's looking really nice.
Oh, that's right. Tennessee's looking crazy. Who's the Tennessee quarterback right now?
Hendon Hooker.
Last name's Hooker. Love it. We had a Hooker once.
Their new jerseys are really cool.
Vols, right?
Yeah.
How young is he? He looks really young. Oh, he's a redshirt senior, so okay. 6'4". Okay. I'll watch some highlights. Here's the deal. We need something. Sam Ellinger. Okay, so okay, you've been talking about this. You're talking this hype up about Sam Ellinger. Do you think he has any chance of being the guy for us? Can he carry a team? Is he a franchise quarterback?
I mean, it's too early to tell because like Brady was a sixth
Sure.
round.
Sure.
Russell Wilson was what, a third or fourth round?
Yeah. I mean, you're right. You're right. You can't really tell based off of no like film to
Like,
watch. But I mean, you liked him enough that you are like, this guy is going to be a decent pro at the very least. Like some of those skills you can kind of tell in college that they can translate. I always heard that his attitude